welcome to your mini bi-weekly general love tarot reading for February 15th through the 28th, 2017. I hope everyone's Valentine's was super. So I am opening up this reading with there's a change. Okay, so what I feel like is the solar eclipse that's coming in around the 26th of February is actually bringing this change, and this change is well needed. For some of you, it may have already happened. I feel for some of you, you're reviewing how you feel about someone emotionally and whether or not this person is right for you or really fits what you're actually looking for in a partner. Now, this change emotionally, I feel also for some of you, it could just be how the relationship has been going for some time, and now suddenly there is either a new idea that's come to you or to your partner, and so now you're going to take the relationship on a different level. Maybe you've had a discussion about how things have been flowing and realize the two of you love one another, but it's just not flowing as well as it used to be. And for some of you, I feel you've walked. Okay, I feel like you've walked away from a relationship that was actually very controlling. It wasn't bringing you any benefits. Or this could be somebody who walked away from you. Maybe you were just a little bit too fearful and were holding on too tight to this relationship. And so I feel this relationship has taken a sudden turn. And for some of you, it's no more. And for others, you were able to communicate and giving it a second chance to move forward on a higher level. Now, I feel like that there is a friend here, but I don't feel like this friend is all that great of a friend, honestly. I feel like they offered their help, and it may be more than one person, but I feel like they offered their help, and unfortunately, they were more into your affairs, maybe a bit jealous of you, how things were going, and they weren't able to kick something off. You could be feeling a little bit jealous of someone, but I'm picking up spiritually here a friend who got involved in your relationship, your emotions, etc., but actually was more interested in what was going on and more pushing for this to end rather than finding a solution to heal this and, of course, continue trying to see how the relationship works, because sometimes we feel like a person is not for us, and we're actually battling our own ego, our own pain, and we're also taking on theirs. So sometimes it's just where the relationship's at that's not working. Doesn't necessarily mean you have to leave someone or they have to leave you because of it. There's all different types of healing modalities, my friends. We don't have to just throw in the towel and give up that quick. Now, for some of you, I do feel that walking away, or them leaving and walking away with you probably was a gift from heaven. Because what I'm feeling here is there was so much tension and so much control. There wasn't enough freedom for this relationship to grow. So right now, yes, this break is definitely needed. Okay? And so as I'm moving forward here, though, I do feel like there will be some good changes. I feel like for some of you, though, you have to move out of the past. Some of you are sitting too much on maybe hoping someone will return that you still love, or, it's just meddling around in the past. And what Spirit is saying here is you have to move forward. The past has already happened. And, by living and consistently staying in the past, even with those past memories, is we're just kind of like reactivating that past that really isn't going to catch up with us in the physical world. It's only going to catch up with us as reliving some of it in the mental and the emotional world. Okay? So you want to just do your best, to try to be present and just let the memories come in without holding on to them. And what is of value will heal, and what no longer serves you will leave. Simple. Okay. I do feel like for some of you Sagittarians, whether it be sun, moon, or rising, definitely there is communication with self that's needed here. And what I'm picking up strongly is something needs to be either forgiven or a lesson learned strongly here. And I feel like also, too, this may have to do with an air sign. Okay. I also feel like a water sign is involved in this struggle of trying to keep this relationship going, who may have walked out or you may have left them. Okay. Also, it may involve a water sign or an air sign where you took the relationship to a next level. But that's what I'm feeling. Now, here's another struggle point. Okay. And I feel like it's a struggle because the way the cards are falling, that's how it's speaking to me. It doesn't have to be a struggle, but I feel like it involves some people that you truly love, including yourself. But there's some codependent issues here. And, it might have a lot to do with another fire sign or yourself. But I feel like this codependent issue has been nothing but a struggle for you. And it's left you with a lot of burdens, perhaps a lot of debt, and a lot of just heartbreaks. Okay. And so if I were to connect this here, these cards, the way they fell here, like, you definitely deserve to have better, Sag. Okay. All it takes is a little bit of wake up about you to make that step forward and release that energy, release that person. If they're meant to be in your life, a lot of us, we're afraid to let go because we feel if we let go, then we're never going to see this person again. And that's not true necessarily. What you're letting go is the negative energy. And perhaps you need some time and a break to perceive this in a different light. Okay? Some of you may have to let go of this codependent person or even your own codependent thoughts, emotions, maybe physical doings, in order to graduate, in order to learn lessons, in order to move forward on your journey. Okay, so those are the messages that I'm getting, Sag. So there are some points here that you need to really look at what you need to let go of. That's going to help you move forward and advance on your journey. That's what's going on these next 2 weeks. I also feel that some of you need to check in with your friends. Okay, some of them may actually be too toxic to continue to hold on to. So you really want to check into that. And then the other thing that I'm feeling is, what is it that you need to forgive? Now, I know a lot of us, we got the forgiveness all tied up in a knot too because of our upbringing and the things that have been programmed in our mind or taught to us a certain way. But forgiveness really is basically lightening up that karma if not releasing it. And it also, it brings in space. It clears space so that more beautiful things can come to you. Okay? That's what your focus should be. I'm forgiving. I'm grateful to the universe. And I'm creating space to bring more beautiful things into my life. Which some of you Sagittarians definitely deserve it. Okay? Now, I'm just going to pull one, maybe two. Let's see how the energy flows. Okay, so this card is trust your own understanding. And it couldn't be more correct on some of the things that I have been discussing in this love reading. Trust your own understanding. Like, sometimes you might have just a really good talker in your life, for example, who's convincing you that, no, you're not seeing it this way. Well, your intuition is saying, oh, yes, I am. And so what this card is confirming is trust your own understanding. Trust what you're seeing. Trust what you're feeling. Trust your intuition. And then here's that card that I talked about, the pause. Just because we let go or we take a break and we breathe, it doesn't mean people are leaving. Or even if they have left, it doesn't mean it has to be forever. Or maybe you're done. You don't even know that because you haven't taken a breath. You haven't paused. So that's what the card pause means. Just pause, feel the beauty of nature, feel your breath, breathe in, breathe out, relax, observe. Don't get in the middle, don't get involved, just observe, okay? And you will come to your own understanding once again of who you are, your authentic self, where you are in your journey, and where you need to go. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and shuffle some general cards here. What are the messages, Spirit, for Sagittarius? I was just listening to the wind. So the messages from the air element wind. It's definitely calling for some of you Sagittarians, to clear out your space. Clear out this energy. Clear out your life. Okay? Here's the 5 of water, the 6 of water, 8 of earth, page of water, 2 of earth, the chariot, 10 of fire, 5 of fire. Now, some of you, I feel like right away I got the message that you're not happy. You're not happy where you work. You're not happy where your life's at. You're not happy where your money's at. Okay, so I'm getting the message, move. Move forward, okay? Don't be stubborn. Don't refuse people who really want to help you. Because sometimes, like I said, we're unconscious and our ego gets in our way, and we don't know. We could be refusing something that could be leading us to something great. So always just pause and always be in acceptance of things, whether it's good or bad. So you can tell the difference in the energy. I feel like some of you are just too also very overworked, and it's time again to pause. It's time to take that break. I also feel like some of you may work around someone who's just really at your neck. I feel like I'm at a horse race here. We're going neck to neck. So you're competing. Someone's competing with you, and you're competing with them. Okay? And I just feel like it's just making things more difficult by putting yourself in this race. Okay, because really, I don't feel like anyone's going to be the winner here. So it's time to get out of the race. It's time to pause, and it's time to just be connected with you. Be your own creativity. Move forward like that. Okay. And with a lot that's been going on here, and with 2 eclipses in February, there's a lot going on. For some of us, it's been mild. We've just kind of been floating through it, but some of us have been really just just kind of in a race here. And with the Tower card, which is also I'm also feeling Saturn here. Saturn is in Sagittarius right now, and so Saturn is a karmic and a lesson planet. It moves slow. It's a 2.5-year cycle, so we want to be awakened to what Saturn wants to teach us. Even though it might feel heavy and you can't make sense of it right now, you will. Trust me. It'll appear at the right divine moment. So, so some of you, moving out of the love reading, some of you may be disappointed because you're not seeing where things can move to your benefit. It's going to move to your benefit, but you just have to get yourself out of this race. Okay? And also, too, I was discussing about these cards. A lot of these cards are confirming what I've already talked about through spirit. The memories, the nostalgic memories, like it's okay to romance those. It's okay to feel them, but you don't want to get stuck in them. And sometimes with a lot of water element or water sign, for example, we can get stuck in those emotions. So you want to try to flush and move forward with it, no matter how painful some of this can be. Spirit is saying for Sagittarius, it's time to take a step forward. Okay? And also for some of you, I feel like there is a new job or a new business or something going to a higher level, maybe in a business or a job. Could be a promotion too. But there's someone that's entering in your life that is going to be very beneficial for you and brings you enlightenment, brings you a new phase. I'm also feeling like for some of you, there's a lot of angelic contact. Also, the angels are bringing more enlightenment and hearing your prayers and moving forward. Okay, I also feel like someone's got some recognition, whether it's winning an award, publishing a book, publishing an article, getting a script done. For some reason, I'm feeling a lot of communication. So, or it could be just speaking, sales, arts and crafts came in here, anything. But I feel like you are being rewarded for all the effort that you've put into this. And I feel like some of you may actually get fantastic grades if you're in school. Like, I feel like you nailed that topic. Okay? If you'd like a personal reading, www.transformationandempowerment.com. Please remember to check your moon and rising. Always fantastic. Connect, Sagittarius. Much love and blessings.